The human brain, arguably the most complex organ in the known universe, works in ways that are both astonishingly intricate and still largely mysterious. It is a 3-pound bundle of tissue that generates our thoughts, feelings, memories, and actions. But how does it do all of this? Let's dive into what we know and what we still don't fully understand about the human brain. At its core, the brain operates through a vast network of neurons, estimated to be around 86 billion. These neurons communicate with each other through electrical and chemical signals. When a neuron is activated, it sends an electrical impulse down its axon. At the end of the axon, chemical messengers called neurotransmitters are released, crossing tiny gaps called synapses to transmit signals to neighboring neurons. This complex signaling process is the foundation of everything the brain does, from moving your hand to solving a math problem. But the brain isn't just a mass of neurons firing randomly. It's highly organized. Different regions handle specific functions. For instance, the frontal lobe is associated with decision-making, problem-solving, and emotions, while the occipital lobe processes visual information. The cerebellum helps coordinate movement, and the hippocampus plays a key role in forming memories. This functional specialization allows the brain to handle its incredible workload efficiently. Yet, despite its structure and organization, the brain is also incredibly adaptable. This adaptability is known as neuroplasticity, the ability of the brain to rewire itself in response to new experiences, learning, or injury. This means that your brain is constantly changing, even as you read this. But how does the brain know what to rewire, and when? That remains one of neuroscience's great mysteries. Then there's the question of consciousness. How does the brain produce the rich, subjective experience of being alive? We know that certain areas, like the prefrontal cortex and the thalamus, are involved in consciousness. But how these electrical and chemical processes create a sense of self, emotions, or thoughts is a puzzle scientists are still trying to solve. Is consciousness a product of the entire brain working together, or does it arise from specific networks? And could we ever fully understand it? Memory, too, is a marvel and a mystery. The brain encodes, stores, and retrieves information. But how does it decide what to remember and what to forget? We know that the hippocampus is crucial for converting short-term memories into long-term ones, but memories aren't stored in one single location. Instead, they're distributed across various parts of the brain. And why do some memories fade while others remain vivid for decades? And let's not forget the role of emotions. Emotions aren't just reactions. They're deeply intertwined with cognition and behavior. The amygdala plays a key role in processing emotions like fear and pleasure. But emotions also influence decision-making in ways we don't fully understand. How does the brain balance logic and emotion? And why do we sometimes let feelings override reason? The brain also controls the body in ways we barely notice. The autonomic nervous system regulates vital functions like heart rate, digestion, and breathing without any conscious effort. But how does the brain manage to coordinate these processes so seamlessly while also allowing us to focus on external tasks? Finally, there's the ultimate question. Why is the brain capable of producing creativity, imagination, and innovation? What allows us to dream up new ideas, art, and inventions? Is it simply the result of billions of neurons firing in patterns, or is there something more profound at play? Despite centuries of study, the brain still holds countless secrets. Every answer we uncover leads to new questions. What we do know is that the human brain is a marvel of evolution, a dynamic, adaptable, and endlessly curious machine that makes us who we are. Yet, how it truly works, in all its complexity, remains one of the greatest mysteries of science. And perhaps that's what makes it so fascinating. Thank you so much for watching our video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get all the latest updates every day. We will meet you in the next video.